There we go. Ish. Do we have thing? I got thing. Well, we can still click on the thing though. Settings are nothing to do with that. Woo! I think my microphone is too high. I think that's better right there. I think it was a little bit too high. And all that. I want to see Nintendo Direct. Oh my god. What's happening? I mean, okay, I could. But I don't follow Nintendo Direct. Oh, wait, you got the link. Alright, let's see. Like, I don't do shit for the first 20 minutes anyway. Ooh! What is it? It's a dragon. A crystal. Is it Dragon Quest? No, no, that's Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter something. That's Rathalos. Oh, that's Rathalos. It's literally Monster Hunter. Alright, we got it. We got a dude. We have monsters. Okay. Well, who got an ad?
I did.
Why'd you get an ad?
I'm not going way ad.
It's just a monster. Yeah, monster doing monster things, flying away.
Canadian love sponge towels.
Oh, okay, cool. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreaker. Right, expansion for Monster Hunter Rise this winter. Nice. Oh no, never mind. Summer 2022. Look, this is.
It said it was a winter release.
Exactly. Like I said, it was primarily. It didn't say it was going to be only winter. This is primarily winter, so they start off with the summer thing. Hola, Wolfie. It is Space that time. Hola, Sander. We're watching Nintendo Direct, by the way. I'd be curious about future Nintendo releases. It's funny because the Twitter for this literally said explicitly said, we're going to focus primarily on winter release titles for Nintendo. The first thing they show is something for summer 2022. Hola, Bread. Hola, Stabby. Stabby, I feel so called out still. I'm so insulted. Not because they're wrong. I feel insulted because they're right. Like, they're not wrong. There's no lie there. There's no lie there. So you host. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Nailed it. Got it. Pero hola, Bread. Hola, everyone. Where's this thing? There it is. Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise. Huh?
It's paid DLC.
Yeah, it's a DLC because Monster Hunter Rise is base game.
Okay. First batch of headlines.
Oh, he snapped his fingers.
Okay.
All right, party during the day or at night. That looked like a Mario spoopy game.
Yeah, Mario Ghost.
Some kind of Mario Ghost. Mario's Party Superstars. I don't know why I watched this. I don't even like Nintendo games. I don't even like Nintendo games to begin with. But hopefully, Brett, how goes your more thorough playthrough? SMS for TTF today. TTF. What's TTF? Just me fucking it up? What are, I don't know what TTF means. I'm curious though. I'm curious, but also welcome everybody from Miss Tech's auto host. Hola. Me llamo Solo_9. Hola, Elk. I finished ME1 yesterday. Pretty much the same choices as 1, but actually doing all the side quests. Gotcha. Doesn't add a lot, right? It doesn't, in comparison, once you've played 2, like 1 is pretty great if you've only ever played 1, but once you've played 2, it's like, okay, it's alright. It's pretty, I mean, it's worth going through at least once, right? I definitely want a full Liara Romance run though, so that might mean doing 2 all over again with this save that I had before, and then trying it all over again. But it sort of bothered, I don't know if it bothered you at all, Bread. Maybe it's just because I'm a space slut, but it bothers me that my love interests aren't available there. Like, it bothers me, like, I don't see the point in playing the entirety of Mass Effect 2 if I'm doing a Liara Romance. It's a card game? This looks very JRPG. This looks incredibly JRPG. That looks like a Namazu with a hat on. Except it doesn't have dead eyeballs. Ooh, she's hot. And a proud witch, her hatred for the dragon. Square Enix, the Isle Dragon Roars. That's just, this is a freaking card game.
Card game.
Caliente.
What? Sorry, I'm watching Nintendo Direct as well. Oh, religious music. Bredicus, thank you for that resub. Friends, please let me tell you about Amazon Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime account, once a month for free, you can apply a Prime Game subscription to your favorite streamers like me. And not Brett, and not Elk. And also Lady Stabbington, and Cowie333. But thank you, Brett. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you for your infinite patience and the wrecked elk, and just for you. So let me know if you want to spin the wheel. Every shot's guaranteed for Friday. It's up to you though. Yoko Taro, what? Give me a card game from Yoko Taro. I'll play a card game from Yoko Taro. No, I won't really. I already know about that one. Fucking Dragon Wars. No spin, no spin. Let's see, away over the weekend, so not starting 2 until you get back. The 1 extras is mostly Cerberus background lore. Yeah, there's a lot of lore. There's a lot of lore there. Rise expansion next summer, going to drag you in there. Absolutely, no, look. If it's like the Monster Hunter World stuff, Elk, where the IC expansion made the base game that much better, we can get in there. Wait, look, Disco Elysium, the final cut. Elk was all about Disco Elysium. And suggested it to Psyche, but then Psyche, it was too harsh for Psyche to stream it because of language and all that. But there you go, Disco Elysium. See, the 1 extras is mostly Cerberus background lore. Doesn't affect me because my primary choice is only available in 3. Oh, okay, okay. And look, you need your emote. You need your emote. When you gotta get the emote. That was done on purpose to entice people to romance the new people. I mean, yep, I agree, Sander. I agree. Oh, time to flirt. Oh, the time to flirt's gonna be. Oh, Sander. Time to flirt's gonna be through the roof. Yeah, it really was. Oops, but fantastic game. No, looking. Some people are very comfortable with stream stuff. Like I'm very comfortable. Like violence, I grew up around it. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It's just it doesn't, affect me. It doesn't deter me. I'm not a fucking machine. If I see some violence, I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's violent. But yeah, no, I get it. Some streams, some people don't want to do that stuff. But I felt like I should have given it a shot. I'm not going to, but I felt like I should have. Unfortunately, Solu vaporized that option in this run. Okay, I did. You're not wrong. What's this? This looks Zelda-like.
Yeah, Smushy's not happy.
Why is Smushy not happy with
He
Zelda?
wanted Zelda, not this Zelda, all caps.
Oh, he wanted Zelda, just not this one.
Yeah.
What is this though? Is this like a remake of Breath of the Wild? I've never played a Zelda game. I wouldn't know. Excuse me for that large, loud slurp. Oh, it's not Naruto. Oh, we went on Ninja. Okay, cool. Sorry, let's click in. The male ship Caden romance is really nice, though. I hear, well, from yesterday, people were saying, Brett, that Caden is far more. He's less harsh in his verbiage than an Ashley Williams is. Whereas Ashley Williams is like, hey, fuck you. Caden's more understanding. He's a little bit more empathetic, I guess, in his use of words. I'm on the fence about gifting you Pathfinder because I think you'd enjoy the old school RPG sensibilities, but I'm 100 hours in and not halfway done. So, I mean, look. To be fair, we got. I did get Death Stranding director's cut for PS, which just came out, by the way, on the 24th. Is it 24th? On the 23rd. It's coming out tomorrow. Chocobo, what? What? Chocobo, what the fuck's Chocobo GP? Oh my god, why is that Greg? That's Vivi. That's what, just generic ass white mage. Why is there, oh my god, Chocobo cart? You're a Chocobo on fucking, oh my god. You can use fire, you can use doom. Oh Jesus, okay. Fire, Fyra, Fyrago. This is my new life right here, Elk. I'm sorry. But this is everything. Look, your little Chocobo on rocket propelled skate. Oh no, Greg! Why is Greg so angry? I'm sorry. I'm very distracted. Load game. 6. Citadel. Chocobo cart. The thing I like about the Caden interactions and romance is there's a vulnerability, genuineness to it that gives a nice break to the castle game. Yep. If we saw yesterday from this game already, it's that it's pretty fucking harsh. It's a harsh landscape. Everything is pretty spicy, and they're laying it on somewhat thick in regards to that. So it's a shame that it was hidden away as much as they could with ME3. That's a shame. I mean, the same thing's kind of for like Liara, right? Like she does have, I think she has that same sort of deal, Brett, except she's a lot more needy and upfront about it. So I get that. It's why I like Liara as much as I do. because she's just a little bit softer. That edge is gone from her, right? She doesn't have the edge that a Ashley Williams has or that a Miranda has, because they'll fucking cut you with that edge of theirs. Where was I? Right. Injured space racist ex-girlfriend is in that room up ahead to the left. Let's go back to that one. Those two people out here.
They're gonna release the last Smash Fighter on October 5th, so internet has to wait more.
October 5th for the next Smash. Is there a clue? Is there a hint?
Last one to be released for it.
Okay,
This
but
game looks post-apocalyptic game.
okay, but is there like actual information or is it
No,
just
the internet has lost it.
Patient stable for now.
okay? I tried the other option at some point, Sandra. I'm not. What, Kirby? I'm not sure about it though because from what I saw in the game of so far, it seems like trauma bait a bit. Huh. Okay, we're getting to redactors, which is fine by the way. I don't mind, but I'm a person. What's Dr. Michelle? Or has this progressed?
This little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts.
This is new.
It's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night.
Alright, Kirby
The
game.
humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. And she's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is gonna be fucked up. This is gonna go somewhere very bad. We've got that new text, and maybe the couple out here. So I was told that a lot of the quests.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
What's it called? Occur or stuff. A lot of the text, a lot of story
Now
occurs
arriving
just
at
by
Millennium Embassy.
being around as you walk past people talking. Where is? Wait, did it take me to the embassies? Not to the port? Well, I gotta go back then. I can't be over here yet. Because I need to... talk to... What's her face? What's going on, PK? The other ME3 male romance option does suffer from that bread, but so does Liara and all the romances in ME2. Okay. You picked up that being Laura Bailey. She's also the one voicing the lifts. The one voicing the lift? I mean, I definitely 1% Laura Bailey. All I hear is Kaine talking to me. Or Jaina Proudmore. Definitely just hear that.
Patient stable.
Remember the conversation? It's a pretty big but subtle story. So here's a systems question. This is a absolutely please
We're at
answer.
This little farm. We killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans
Animal Crossing
get me
update.
dinner,
How
show
do you
me
progress
around.
these stories?
One of them. This
Is it literally go out and do a
girl,
quest and come back? Is there another way to cheese
She
it?
wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting
Laura Bailey
thing
Appreciation
ever
Club.
to
I love her
land at
voice.
farm.
I think she's fantastic.
And she's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like
If
to
you're
use
gonna
their
pay
shower.
Laura
Going
Bailey
by my
prices,
records,
you may as
you've
well
been on
get your
active duty for more
and
than
he's worth
3
yeah.
weeks. Probably no real
Though was
chance to
she
get
all that
clean in all
huge
that
in
time.
2000 whatever this is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like she really spiked like for me anyway was for that one WoW expansion that's focused on Jaina. I'm not sure I was progressed and naturally got you. Alright, so just walk past a lot. Reload the area, so lift. Alright. But the lift only goes to this one spot, right? Oh, I can just go up and down, right? I mean, I suppose I can just go up and down.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Oh, right. I just picked the wrong one because I'm a dumbass.
One moment, please.
Let's go talk to the couple there. She's been in the anime scene for a while. Yeah, she's been around for a while. It's
Now
just she
arriving
really
at
blew up for
docking
me
bay
personally
D24.
as Jaina Proudmore, more so than previous Jaina Proudmore stuff in that one expansion before the current one. Here these two.
So, you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over. No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in
Fucking
and
rude.
set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not wearing commando leather, honey. What does that mean?
We'll be perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
But you won't be able to talk to us.
I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. All right, so if I just literally keep going back and forth between the two, I can get the focus. Look, I'm invested in the stories here. I don't want to miss it out. This game has put a healthy fear in me for missing out and being locked out of things.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
By the way, it's not Huerta, it's Huerta.
Knights of the Old Republic
Knights of the Old Republic. What? KOTOR.
going to Switch.
Oh, so they're actually porting the original. Man, it sure does look like the original. Okay, well there you go. Shit, a Switch version of this. Maybe I'll play that. Put that dock that Elk was kind enough to get me to use. When's it coming out?
Today.
What do you mean today? All right, we're switching games. I'm joking. We're not. I'm not. We're not switching.
Stay human.
These conversations only progress when you come by, so you can't actually miss anything. I think. But yeah, it's more about the fear than anything else.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel and Naira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
That's not gonna go well. According to IMDb, she was in 1986 Dragon Ball. Holy shit, how old is she? I'm assuming that was work she did as a child, though, Brett, because 1986. Dang, I don't want to talk about it. Most of you weren't even born.
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so
Hey,
damn
Cousin.
inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS Combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes, they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
That's actually a pretty sad conversation. 1986, what a good year. Ah, yes. Brad knows all about 1986.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
I'm not a big fan of it. See, I do dislike that a lot
Now
too.
arriving
See,
at
I missed some
Huerta
stuff.
Memorial Hospital.
Shepard, you need to get urgent help for Earth. Conversations go. I mean, look. Conversations are very important. Gives us a reason to fight for things, right? Gives us something to fight for. Laura Bailey as Lust in Fullmetal Alchemist was your first big. Ooh, maybe that's it for me, Colville. Maybe that's because I did watch the Fullmetal Alchemist. That would explain a lot as to why I like why I like Lust. Her voice is just incredible. It does it for me. I just like that a lot too. Hey, you just lost a loved one or confronted some very traumatic past event. Let's hook up. Yep. It is a cornerstone of storytelling, though, in media. Let's be honest.
She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in, I don't know, glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just dies. They panic. She rips them apart. Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran.
Keeper Chen wants to listen. Keeper Chen can listen without moving me aside. Maybe Keeper Chen is trying to make me have some
Welcome,
sort of
Commander Shepard. Please select a
class
destination.
and not listen
One
in.
moment, please.
The funny bit with Lust is that she gets fucking wrecked by
Now
Mustang,
arriving
voiced by
at
her
docking
husband.
bay D-24.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. She was born in 81, so she did a voice when she was 7 years old. All right.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't want you to worry. Chances are, I'll never even need to put on armor.
No, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for marrying a civilian.
Are you and the girls going to be okay? Combat pay isn't as much as I make at the dig site.
We'll be fine. The last thing I want you to worry about is paying the bills.
Just don't go too crazy with new dance classes, okay?
Oh, hey.
I was gonna drop those. Can't get the girls there on time, and I was probably gonna go pick up an extra shift at work.
Oh. Well, we'll make it up to the girls when I get back. Dance classes, biotic gymnastics, whatever they want.
That dude is so dead. That dude is so dead. Like, he's already dead and he doesn't even know it. Hola, Nami. Hola, Fever. Okay, so look for the DLCs where I said they start. Most of them show up similar to the elevator floors. But it's when you're landing on at the Citadel, so you know when you're starting extra content. Okay, cool. I did find a spoiler-free list sequence to do
Commander
things
Shepard.
in.
One moment.
I gave it to Stabby. Stabby approved of it. Tats approved it as well. She said I should do the
Now
Leviathan
arriving
DLC
at
earlier
Atlanta Memorial Hospital.
because it's cool. It's cool AF. But we'll see.
I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
Can I get her on my crew? Can I get her on my crew? Hola, Dark Smack. Good evening. Leviathan is one of the best DLCs in every Mass Effect game ever. Ooh, okay, Wolfie. Okay. Is there a hard point for that, or should I just follow the list? I mean,
Commander Shepard.
again, I do have a
Please select a
Stabby
destination.
approved list of sequence in which to do content.
One moment, please.
Triangle strategy, that octopath looking thing. Yeah, for RPG.
Now
You're
arriving
Marsh.
at docking
Ooh,
bay
that's pretty
D-24.
soon. I hope it's not garbage. I hope it's nice. Can you see the list? Yes, let me see if I can get it. It is.
Metroid Dread is like next month.
Metroid Dread is next month. Nice. Okay, here's the full walkthrough roadmap. Before people start yelling at me, oh my god, spoilers! I have a script killer. It kills all the scripts. So I don't see any images. I don't see much of anything outside of really the list there. But that is the thing I'm following. I do it after you get the DLC character. Okay. You can follow the list or do whenever. The DLC is pretty flexible on when. Okay. But again, we're just talking about that DLC specifically.
They're going to call for boarding pretty soon.
Oh.
I should.
I know.
Listen, I've heard ads for a place called Sanctuary. It's supposed to be a safe haven from the war. I want you and the girls to go.
What?
I don't want to worry about you.
I wouldn't
okay?
trust that.
Okay. I'll see if I can get alone.
I'll send a message for Neri's birthday.
I wouldn't trust
I
that,
thought
man.
you were supposed to avoid sending messages.
It's a stupid rule anyway.
Look, with crisis comes scammers. It's just a fact. It's a thing that happens. Whenever there's a crisis or there's some big event like that,
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment,
the
please.
assholes come out in droves. So tonight is a steak night. Nice, Calf. Dude, get that
Now
steak.
arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Switch version of Tetris Effect is next month too. Nice. The only DLC that is kind of ideal for you to do something first is Citadel for dialogue. Okay. Okay. By horse dewormer, it makes you immune to exactly.
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Neaira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her.
Nah.
I just had my
Did
gun.
you know the most
happened
digitally
next?
photographed food on the internet
the
is
prisoner.
pizza?
The farm girl
Tacos
and
or
Montreal
not in the
Strange.
top 5, sorry.
That's when they all started screaming.
First of all, the audacity. How dare tacos not be in the top 10? The absolute nerve. All right, Enrica, thank you for the beat. Why? Okay, well, pizza makes sense. Pizza, look, people love fucking pizza. I mean, it's cheese and bread and a meat. What more do you want?
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Excuse
Please
me, but
select a
tacos
destination.
not being in the top 10?
One moment, please.
I'm gonna go to Instagram right now and change that by myself. I'm sorry you follow me on Instagram. You're about to get like 1,000
Now
taco
arriving
pics.
at
It's not gonna do
Docking
much.
Bay D24.
Pizza's an open taco. Brady, you're one of my favorite people. Don't hurt me.
So, have you ever heard of ActRaiser?
Have I heard of what?
ActRaiser?
ActRaiser? No.
Apparently, it's a classic Nintendo game.
Never heard of it.
Remastered.
Remastered, cool.
Maybe remade. All 3D.
Okay. First deployment is somewhere near Palaven. Reports say not to
All right,
depend
so this
on
has actually
comms.
looped itself.
messages then, and you can do the same.
All right, that one hits a little bit hard. Here's the thing: Cowie and I were apart on opposite sides of the continent for about a decade, so there were a lot of sad airport goodbyes. So that one's a little
Welcome,
bit
Commander
close to
Shepard.
home base
Please
there.
select one moment,
It's
please.
been another rough work week. You earned your steak. No, dude, and treat yourself to that goddamn
Now
steak, Kev.
arriving at
Your work is hard as
Huerta
it is.
Memorial Hospital.
You keep on keeping on, and also thank you for the biddies,
Christmas
Vika,
with
and
the
the
doctor
fact I
needed.
didn't know.
You think?
Nah.
And once the alarm
The
was
top
sounded,
5 foods are pizza,
His eyes were
sushi,
black.
steak,
The whole time,
burgers,
just
and
for a
bacon.
second.
All things you could add to
They were
pizza.
mined from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics, flung them around. I'd been horrified when Neaira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
there's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Neaira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them. And
And you survived.
Wait, I missed the first part. Did she actually kill the surviving human farmers? The top 5 foods are pizza, sushi, steak, burgers, and bacon. All things you could add to pizza. You could also put tacos on pizza. I'm just putting that out there. They're indoctrinated and attacked. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Devin.
Welcome.
Thank you for the
Commander
biddies.
select a
Your favorite
destination.
flavor of pizza is pizza? I mean, fair.
One
Look,
moment.
pizza is pretty good pizza. Like, pizza alone is pretty good, but pizza?
Now arriving at Docking Bay D24. One moment, please.
They're indoctrinated and bait. Gotcha.
Now arriving at
misindoctrinated a bit.
Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I still found a recipe for taco pizza. Did you really? As in, does it have tortillas? Because if it doesn't have tortillas, it's not a taco.
we tried to run again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and then Neaira, I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
Fuck.
What do you think?
Incursions by enemy forces
Well, explains a lot.
Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
I mean, if you have a recipe for taco
Now
pizza,
arriving
I'll
at
look. I
Docking
make
Bay
pizza every Saturday,
D24.
Erika. So if you got a
Welcome,
recipe for
Commander
me,
Shepard. One moment.
I'm willing to try it on half of it. Look, half of that pizza is mine.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial
I'll
Hospital.
definitely give it a shot.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided
I'm
when
sure
that
that'll
shuttle
help her a
finally
lot.
found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for Hillary,
Idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Naira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. Color on my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
Don't give her a fucking gun. What do you mean? I mean, maybe I'll see what I can do is just speak for not telling her no.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Essa fazendo solo recovery. Thank you, Rika.
Now arriving at Docking Bay. One moment, please.
Has anyone done any squadron
Now
stuff?
arriving
What's
at
the best
Huerta
dungeon to
Memorial
farm for
Hospital.
emotes? You can do Halatali. Halatali is very quick. Halatali is very quick. Back last time I did squadrons, it was like 3 possible dungeons, and that's it. You couldn't actually do anything else.
Theatrical release of a Mario movie. They released the voice acting cast. Want to know who plays Mario?
Who's playing Mario?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is gonna be Mario in a Super Mario movie. Okay, I'm not watching that. Not watching that. Oh, she's gone. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you saw the full story there. I mean, again, look, this game isn't shying away from the fact that we're gonna fuck people up in a war, right? Or that we're gonna get fucked up, or that everyone's just getting torn up. So it's pretty jacked up, man. It's pretty sad. Charlie Day is gonna be Luigi too. Okay, well there you go. Luigi though, gotcha. You need therapist listening to all those background conversations in Mass Effect 3. I'm getting there, Kev.
Welcome to Serta.
Hey, okay. Oh, we can buy a thing. A book of free verse by a reclusive Asari poet, Teclis Bell. The sharp pessimistic satire questions the ability of sentient races to rise above basic bloodshed. It's been a bestseller for decades. Can I just buy everything? I'm not that rich. I shouldn't buy everything. Wait, collected Tennyson. That's Ashley Williams talked about Tennyson in one of her exchanges in ME1. Maybe she could read that if she wasn't, just fucking passed out. This volume of poems by Alfred Tennyson is a newly released edition that was printed in extremely limited quantities by Oxford Press. This version is highly sought after by book collectors. Okay, oh shit, let's buy that. Ooh, I could buy Medical Capacity. Flowers, large and fragrant bouquet of flowers grown in the Citadel's hydroponic gardens.
Serta is a non-profit organization
Rumi's
dedicated to the
Remembrance. The
medical
works of
needs
Rumi,
of all
13th century Earth
sapient
poet,
life.
have been continuously in print since the 20th century. This edition of his poems was created a few years ago to mark the 900th anniversary of his death. And Lovefell, a book of free verse by reclusive Asari poet. No, sorry to read that.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you?
Buy that, buy everything. No, I don't have the money for it. I'm broke. It's just like real life. I don't have. Look, in game, I don't. Shut the fuck up about your. Yes, I get it. Where do I shut them off? They're so loud. I'm just trying to think. So in all this, have you actually visited? No, not yet. I saved that for the very end. We're about to go visit her though. But yeah, Wolfie, what'd you think of the list? I'm sorry if I missed your message. Assume that's a pretty okay roadmap. Personally, I would do Leviathan earlier. Yeah, that's what Tat said. Tat said to do Leviathan earlier. So what would be the earliest point in that list, Wolfie, that you would suggest for Leviathan? Hey, that stores talk to. Yeah, it's annoying the hell out of me, Stabby. It's really annoying me. I gotta be honest. They're a non-profit, so okay, look. Oh, when I get it, okay. Shit. Look, I'll get the medical capacity. $3,000, that's pretty juicy, and Lord knows I need the heals. I don't really. And I'll buy some flowers. But I'm not buying her candy, because although I do want to romance, up to a point, our ex-space racist girlfriend, I don't I like her 2,000 credits worth. I don't like her 3,000 credits worth. Not to that extent. 2,000 credits, sure. 3,000, I mean, there's other things to buy. I give up on school for today. It's too late to brain, and look, I get that. Sometimes you just don't want a brain. But yeah, no, I mean, look, she's unconscious. She can't even read these books. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe when she wakes up, they'll be like,
Patient's
yes.
stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Maybe like we leave the books there for her. They'll be like, that one dude who looks like he can't read dropped you off some books. Oh shit, here we go. Damn, man, she got busted up.
You got pretty banged up there, Williams. Had me worried. I just wanted to check in on you. See how you're doing.
Also, if you missed my other message earlier, Dr. Eva was also voiced by Laura Bailey. Ooh, okay. She didn't talk a lot though. Interesting. So they got their money's worth from Laura Bailey for this. All right. So as soon as they get Leviathan, pop it off. Gotcha. I suggest you also start the Citadel DLC a bit earlier. In that list. Okay. That's two people who said that. Your coefficients can absorb what's in a book if you drop it on there. No, PK, we're not going to drop books on her face. She has a few different characters here. Gotcha.
Despite all this, it's good seeing you again, Ash. Get some rest, okay? I'll come by when you're feeling better. We'll talk.
My dude!
You need anything, Doc?
Oh, we know he's there.
Let me know. Okay, Ash. You take care.
Hey, what about the... Look, I spent 1,000 credits on those books.
I'll see you soon.
Or his voice is... Yeah, no, I agree. The one thing about ME3 is that the soundtrack is... Yep, no, they're really hitting the sad piano music. Is this Final Fantasy 14? They got 14 levels of piano music here. Like in 14, as much as I love it, you know some shit's about to go down when you hear the piano music. Like, there's certain songs, as soon as they kick in, you're like, oh no. Oh no. I'd efficient Act 3 to be exact, since Act 4 kind of starts at a faster pace. Gotcha. I would do the Citadel DLC most likely at Point of No Return for myself, but yeah, it's hard to say stuff without spoiling. Yeah, so I have been told the Point of No Return is. It's pretty obvious on that list. I don't know what the Citadel DLC is. Look, we'll work it in. Wedding night. We'll work it in at some point. Okay, I mean, I think I've done everything in the hospital here. Got the 2 conversations fully. I don't know what the fuck this conversations. Did it bring up any quests? What?
I blame Solu.
Me?
Also, thought you said you were taking a break between 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, I'm a filthy fucking liar. I'm a filthy fucking liar.
3.
What?
Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta.
Oh, Bayonetta 3. I hate those games.
Solu's World. Love has a price limit. Kappa.
I mean, look. It's not a price limit. It's a price. It's a budget, Cap. It's a budget. We're budgeting for. Look, there's Ashley Williams. There's Liara, and there's Tally, and who knows who else.
Ada says hi Abuelo.
Hola, Ada. Sim, did you see the announcement for the expansion for Monster Hunter Rise? Summer 2022. Hey, look, we gotta pay those medical bills. You mean the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 now free to try with the trial up to level 60 with the critically acclaimed first expansion Heavensward, the one and only. They just announced it, Sim, on the Nintendo Direct. Well, they announced it 40 minutes ago. But yeah, new expansion in the summer 2022 for Rise. Pretty cool. Thank you for those biddies, Sim, and Kef, and Sim again. Hola, Ada. Oh, I mean, I know she's tired out, Sim, but hopefully you guys had a fun time over at Disney World and all that. Sim, let me see. Let's go. Hola, Papi Pancakes. I hope you're feeling better. I know the last few days have been fucking atrocious, but I hope you're on the mend, dude. I'm in bed sleeping. Wanted to stop by and leave a lurk. I appreciate it, Papi. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully you'll get on the mend much faster and sooner rather than later, cause it ain't no joke, dude. Make sure you take care of yourself as much as you can. We're just waiting for Alan Wake next week. Yeah, I'm waiting for New World next week. All right, so now that we've had that bright and cheery start to the stream.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian
What's the human doing?
and the Human Alliance.
Also, if you look at it like this, it kind of looks like that Turian has a couple of flowers in their hair. They're so cute. Look at them with their flowers. It's so kawaii. Solo, I don't get to see any lightsaber for 2 weeks. Wait, you don't really? Why? Why the delay? Why is it so long? Is it because you have to ship it, or what's the deal? You gotta ship. Ah, dude, that sucks. But I mean, look, you got the process of it, right? You got the process of it. But look at me, so kawaii. We got a quest out of that. Okay, so this game encourages you to go around and just listen in on everybody. Okay, I can do that. Okay, sure. Rather than trying to pack it in together. Yeah, no. I'm sure you'd have explanations for that one. No, nothing. Okay. No. I like how I said the same enemy force. They still refuse to acknowledge the Reapers. The same enemy force.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
Yep. Is that another one of those things? I guess we'll find out once I get through here and talk to the council. I'm sure they'll be very helpful. So I feel like they refuse to acknowledge the term Reaper, not that they exist, because of what the Reaper means to humans. And heaven forbid something be stronger than us in the galaxy. Imagine that. ME3's timeline always seemed a little strange to me. This woman's kid has been gone for a month, but Earth was hit like 2 days ago. Yeah. Yeah.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Here we go.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Oh, no.
Commander Shepard?
Oh, God.
Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina.
I do.
You would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Convos happen at a different pace in the game itself. I mean, that makes sense. It still makes for a little bit of a... What? A little bit of a qué? When you're trying to formulate a timeline, right? Because that's what we've been doing since the very first game. Hola, Smooshy. Smooshy, how'd you like the Nintendo Direct? What'd you think of it? I saw a clip today of Red Mage doing Bowser Dead Solo, and he was legit 1 second away from completing it. He failed literally in front of the... Oh, Wolfie! Oh, that fucking sucks, dude. You like how unique the hell came out? I mean, your entire lightsaber looked pretty awesome, Sim. Like, it was properly impressive. Like, I've no idea about that entire process for making your own lightsabers, but the videos that you posted there looks like a pretty damn cool thing. Hola, Lake. Smooshy got his Zelda news, so he's happy. I don't think he is, like.
I sent you the voice actor list that they announced.
All right. Okay, I'll look at it in a bit.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Wait, his name is Commander Bailey. Is it also? Are they also voiced by Laura Bailey? Like the voice, it's uncanny how similar these sound. We're going to have a Chocobo Racing Showdown, though. Yeah, we are.
You've already been challenged on Twitter.
What? Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'll fucking bury people, except for Smasher. Smasher plays dirty, and Smasher's good at games unlike me. Smasher, be nice to me. Christ. Oh look, we'll do Chocobo Racing. I don't care. Smoosher __ be nice to me. We also got a release date solo for that Octopath looking game, and that has classic Zero. Yeah, it comes out in March. Gonna stream that. I'll delay it by a couple of weeks, but definitely gonna stream that. I think that's a fun game. What?
35 minutes ago. All right, MTQ Capture and J-Car. I'm
Oh.
taking you down as BB on Chocobo GP Racing from Katsuraji.
All right, look, you can. Oh shit, bringing cats into it.
He's challenged you.
All right, no, look, well, look, I'll fucking fight all of you in person too. I'll bury all three at the same time. But in the game, not so much. You murder people in kart races? I know you do.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Let's talk a
Is the
little bit.
Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
No, Sim. Elk sourced me a thing, got me a doc, so I can play it. Just I haven't, cause Mass Effect. You left cats in Mario Kart. You'll do it again. Yeah, no, can definitely play Rise now though. Can definitely play Rise.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session.
And of course they are, doing
got
nothing.
More ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Family.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter.
Oh no, don't start crying,
They're still
Bailey.
on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means
Mira,
creating
Nami.
the illusion of security here.
Something eternity. Cue the sad piano music. Yeah, for reals though. For reals, favorite. I'm
It
expecting
was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him.
Wow.
Udina rewarded me with the promotion.
Okay.
And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Yup. Welcome to being in charge.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
That's fair. Also, your droid is... Wait, what do you mean your droid? So the little droid in that video, you actually keep that as well? Or is it a different droid? I didn't know you got a droid. And it has a first order personality check. well, that should be fun. I don't think there's anything else here. Man, as soon as it goes, I have to deal with the reporter, don't I? She's going to be out there. I didn't punch her, by the way. I didn't punch the reporter in the first game at all. And I don't think I punched her in the second game. I don't think you can punch her in the second game. Can you punch her in the second game? Did I punch her in the second game? I forget. I'm getting my Mass Effects all mixed up. New animated Star Wars shorts are out on Disney Plus too. Nice. So far, they're pretty good. Yes, you can. You didn't. Okay, I didn't punch her twice. And you were disappointed. Okay. Okay. Let's go see. All right, look. I haven't punched her once. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to be nice, but I don't have to be punchy punch. Where'd she go? What? Where's it? What? Is that her at the end there? I can go in there. That is Earth Counselor. Udina. Wait, where'd she... Wait, I thought for sure I was ready to have it out. Where's Reporter Chan at? I can't sprint here apparently. Oh, I can. That's just the way. That's the way I sprint apparently, and that's nice. Hola Turk, ¿qué onda, dude? Happy. Oh, gotta sneeze. It got away. Saddest timeline. Sad. You misinterrupt on the second game to punch her? Right, gotcha, alright. Where's she at though? No, look, you can't just put her in front of me like that and then snatch her away. Look, we got memes in this game. Oh, there she is.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Ask away.
Commander Shepard. Khalisah bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked?
Look
How
at
do you
Shepard.
justify running away while millions of people on Earth
Wow.
die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khalisah, we're doing everything we can.
Wait, what?
Before they cut the feed.
Wait, why so close together?
There were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying.
What?
But I need your help. Keep asking
What?
the hard questions.
She's not asking hard
Don't
questions.
let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye.
Bitch, we never
But
seen
I'm
eye to
glad
eye.
you're on our side.
Not once. I should have fucking punched her. War asset? I still don't know what the fuck that is. Should have punched her. She seemed a bit hysterical, if I'm being honest here, which is why I didn't pull the trigger. Like, normally I pull the trigger. Like, well, when I see the prompt, but she seemed almost hysterical. Like, she seemed like she wasn't... In the first two attempts, she's very calculated and cold in her questioning of me. She's explicitly trying to goad me into something. I don't interrupt. No, I didn't like the Paragon interrupt. I gotta be honest. It's not about a ball. It's just I wanted to see the other part. I thought something. I didn't expect there to be a Paragon option. But being honest, slap that hoe. The Smoosher isn't here. I punch Reporter and would do it every time because she's a. No, look, I wanted to see other stuff. I never knew that was an option. I always punch her. I think everybody punches her, Alana. I'm pretty sure everyone punches her. Look, I just wanted to let it play out. That's all. Congratulations, you collected another wife. Another waifu. She's kind of sassy though. But I like sassy, don't I? I kind of like sassy. Once again, I'm sorry, Smoosher. I didn't punch her this time either. Interesting. You should have a look. You got to see something new. You're welcome. I told you to slap that hoe. All you're saying, Sipsy. Oh, look. Terminal. I forget what the fuck the word is. She didn't need slap there. You can see war assets on the Normandy. Oh, okay. I don't know the Normandy yet. We haven't been on there. Pull the trigger. How do your punches work? Look. Look, PK. Look. Secrets. Yeah, she was actually. You can see it in her. You can hear it in her voice. You can see it in her voice, by the way. You can hear it in her voice, right? She was actually hysterical, or on the point of being hysterical. Maybe the slap would have stopped that, but you're still slapping the hell out of her on a TV show, so that probably doesn't go over well. And it's not in line with what my Shep has done so far. Like I think I handled it fairly well the first time. Second time was okay, but the third time, it wasn't in my Shep's character to just slap a bitch, though he wanted to. Hola, Kira. Good afternoon. Whereas it's how good your ending is. Bigger number is gooder. You don't? Alright, Stabby didn't. I also punched her? Yeah, no, look, Sim, that's not even a question. I know you fucking punched her. You probably punched her with both fists. You probably fucking bounced back against some ropes and then drop kick her over the railing if you could. How's it going, Nokita? 68% of the player base punched her. Alright. Now power was dangerous. No, look, are you calling Kawi mom sassy? Yeah! Yeah, she's sassy, Nami. Have you not talked to her? Yeah, you. Have you not spoken to her? She's a war asset, a small one, but still war. Alright, Val. Okay, cool. I don't know what that means, though. I mean, I know Colville said big number, go burr. Come on, Solu. She was just scared and uninformed. I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I mean, that's why I didn't go for the renegade option there, because she was the voice acting came across very quickly that she was not in a good place, and punching her didn't make sense for me. That's okay. Vain Solu Shep would yes, Mitoridori. You're not wrong. It was a renegade option. I chose you thing. Gotcha. Doing good. And yourself doing pretty good, Kita. Doing pretty good. I'm loving this game.
Commander.
Oh, that's not Liara.
If you'll follow me, the council is.
I'm space racist apparently. Look, I thought it was Liara.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council.
Wait, didn't I kill them?
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt?
Oh,
Reaper
these are three different people.
Up everywhere.
There goes Liara.
Earth was attacked.
I mean, yeah, Brett, exactly, Brett. Exactly.
And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tetris.
We must fight this
Lark
enemy
comes back
together.
and Solo abandons Tally.
Need I remind you that
you
the
don't
last
know
time we
that?
fought the Reapers,
You don't know
Shepard
that?
sacrificed the Council to protect human interests.
Oh, right, that's right.
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
Yeah, what he said.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
You did
I don't
anyway.
expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors.
Hey, look, it's
we have
Liara.
that
I knew she
plan,
was there.
A blueprint created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
Very
This is
nice.
a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component here. Something referred to only as the catalyst.
The catalyst.
But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
I mean, Solo is brand new to ME3 and thus barely knows anything. That you didn't have to stipulate ME3, Sander. you could just omit the ME3 part, and the statement would still yeah. Self-burn. I beat her in her own game in the first two on her own show, and recruit her in 3 because she's really just scared in 3. Yeah, no. Again, you can really hear it in her voice. What happens if so? Okay, I'm not probably never gonna do it. But what happens if you actually punch her the 3rd time? Like, is it just you just deck her and that's it? I love how much this game puts human nature on display with both how the Reapers work and how the actual humans are. We don't get it. Get along. Okay, and so do the aliens apparently. So does she dodges. Holy shit! She dodges the punch, and you have to go for it again. Oh, something to YouTube. Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen with the Reapers, I believe in trying. I want to back Liara after I called her plan pretty bad. Unintentionally. I'm sorry. Do you have a better plan? Let's not go with that. Let's try and keep a positive attitude here. My ME2 ending, everyone in the list survived, and I gave the collector base away to the Invisible Man. Everyone survived, and Tally loves me. If you don't do it again, you will get knocked on your head. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that. That's an actual outcome. Wait, so I wasn't supposed to give him the base? Fucking Tim. Hola, downtown. Buenos dias. Happy Friday.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I.
Yeah.
And while I haven't always agreed with Udina,
yeah,
he's right about this. We need to stand together.
Yeah, kinda.
Now more than ever.
Ish.
The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
Yeah. What he said.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species.
I fucking knew it.
If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
These mother effers.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
Hot garbage, all of them.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
All right, baby girl, you go do that. You go use those blue hands as best you can. I gave away the collector base. Yeah.
Jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander.
What? Oh, this dickhead.
I can't give you what
Wait,
you're
no.
asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is,
okay,
we can get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected.
So, because streamer brain and all that, just so that we're on the same page, the council is always going to be one of the races. So it's always going to be we're carrying a Turian, an Asari, and a human now. So those are completely different people from the first ones that I killed, right? Like I didn't load up the wrong save. Is basically what I'm asking, right? So it is the actual save I loaded up, and not the other one where I actually saved them. What's the point of Liara pretending to be part of the council if she won't? Bread, no. Mimi, Bread's picking on me for being space racist. Granted, well deserved, but still. Look, that's a pretty good burn. Look, I'm on board, Brett. It is not the morally right choice, just like letting the council die isn't the morally righteous. Gotcha. So we're talking morality, not necessarily. All right, cool. I mean, they all go to Earth to fight and just surrender on their own home front. Doesn't make sense. They just elect new people. Gotcha. Hola, Atrium. So it's 2 minutes past midnight. That counts as making it. Yes, you did. You have survived. You have made it to Friday, Atrium. Congratulations. You have done it, mi amigo. You may have dragged yourself across the line, but you know what? Still got to cross the line. Still counts. Space races? No, Smooshy. You didn't hear anything about that. No, there's no space races here. Although ME1 implies there would only be a human council, it does. I thought it was going to be all humans. I guess he changed their mind on that plot point. Okay. I'm not going to touch that sentence that you just said. Mira. All right, so he's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected, so favors for favors. Okay, look, I'm down for a favor for a favor. Scratch each other's backs. Only humans? Look, you gotta do it for humanity.
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get
Fedorian?
Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
You better be wearing a fucking fedora.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest.
Undetected
Good luck,
is my
Commander.
specialty.
You're gonna need it.
Alright. Alright. There goes, I guess, the next quest.
There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status.
Again.
And there are certain resources that will be made available to
I
you.
like resources.
Good luck.
Alright.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Alright.
Thanks.
Wait, it would be nice to Udina. Why? He's gonna pull out a katana when he sees Liara, milady. Exactly. Milady. Fedorian, is he a neckbeard? Might be downtown. We don't know yet. I guess we'll see when we get there. You'll celebrate, we make it. Okay, technically they're already a Trumpero. Not quite there. Not all the way done.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Pretty much.
I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as
Humanity.
we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
I was gonna ask why what's his face isn't here as the the person in charge for humanity on the council, but obviously he's still back on Earth. Really good line. Really good line. I agree. I love how the Citadel was like, no, we won't help you, and now save us. Yeah, pretty much. So again, I do like. I see what they did there, where the Turian counselor, when they were the actually really instigator of all the negativity in the first game, is coming around to the one that's actually helping us here. I see what they're trying to do there with the story. Maybe I'd be more against it if it had been the original Turian counselor, but considering the fact that I just killed his ass, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anderson quit to go back to military? Yeah. No, I mean, he's back on Earth. He can't even be here, right? He's if he could be here, he would have jumped on the ship with us to begin with. All right. Earth.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
So this is something that, again, I personally assumed. The first game and the second game make it sound like as soon as the Reapers land, boom, everyone's dead. But it seems to be more of a slow burn. It seems to be it's more of a everyone they're sort of methodical and systematic about it. I know there's a certain story where I think it's at the end of ME1 where they say it took them like a century to wipe everybody out. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that it's a bit slow going. It's actually in entrenched battle and all that, but I'm glad everyone's putting up a fight. Yeah, the protein spot for and they do mention that at the end of the first game.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil, there you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Get some results.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, And with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Personal situation.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Alright.
I should go.
I'll be here.
This version of Udina, far more palatable. Not likable, but we can at least stomach the BS we have to deal with from him. The first two iterations, Well, actually, that's a lie. For like the first 5 minutes of the first game, he's all right. But after that, main thing is that they control the mass relays in the other circles, but not this one. Gotcha. All right. So that is definitely gonna prolong the fights and all that. The Prothean VI talks about, yeah, I remember the Prothean VI talking about the Protheans being entrenched and taking them a long ass time to actually wipe them out. It just the game puts such a huge emphasis on Reaper's bad that it seems like they're just gonna show up and kill everything and boom, done. But I'm glad that it's actually more prolonged than all that. It makes a lot of sense in regards to the story while we're over here gathering cheese, wine, and meat for the party over in Costa del Sol. Final Fantasy 14 reference. You'll get what I mean if you play the game. Look at that view. I'd kill for that office. And then let's look at the view, I guess. Oh yeah, well I mean the sky could look better. Oh, look at the bird. Oh, it's a that duck? Space duck? Pretty good view. Look, I heard that there's so many fish down there. Like so many fish down there. Like if you go down there, wait, where are my fish? My fish. Maybe I wanted that Gouda. No, look, you want that Gouda? Get that Gouda. Get it. Vigil mentioned that it took them 5 centuries. The Reapers went world by world with the relays disabled. Gotcha. We're gonna get some good lines in this game, yeah. All right, nothing new there. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess we go back now, right? I guess we can go see Ashley again. See if Williams is able to receive my books.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
And then we can go back to the ship, I guess. Reapers are systematic, yeah.
At Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Oh, with the relays still open, it also means that the Reapers are forced to spread out a lot more to prevent people from running away really far. So they're a little bit spread out themselves. Alright. So dude mentioned there would be stuff available since we're Spectres again. Be nice to access that. Alright, can we see? Locked. That's my X-Face's girlfriend. I can't see her. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well now I know at least. I'm gonna guess, and just gonna chat my ass a little bit, that after every mission I have to come back and see Ashley. So I'm gonna have to make the trip off to Normandy into the Citadel, come back over here, talk to Williams, get back on thing.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. 1 moment.
I guess. Spectre office was the red door opposite to the
Now arriving at docking bay D24. 1 moment, please.
Didn't even notice. Thank you, Sander. All right, let's not sprint. I like how his footfalls get heavier when he sprints. Doesn't move much faster, if at all. C-Sec. Oh, Commander Bailey. All right, that's where Commander Bailey is. Is there a sign here? Or is it just that? Ooh. They know who I am. Okay. Okay. What the hell's going on here? Spectre Terminal. Alright, so, okay, so welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information, access, and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at a terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Gen Volan Nar Nima. Hey, Nima! On the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Gen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed researching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come, naturally. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict. They're gonna fight, so... They're gonna go after the Geth? Really? Are you saying Ashley is your new... Ilana, no! Yes! Apparently, yes, I hadn't thought about it that way, but yes. They are... Oh my god, they're my new fish! She's my new fish! Good timing? Yeah, perfect timing. No, replace the H with an M and it feels the more appropriate name for the hospital. I don't get it. Hospital? Sorry, Huntress weapon permit. Huntress, wait, isn't that the person from the thing? Tigani is a patient at Huerta. Oh, right. Did I really miss that entire thing? She is currently on stress leave due to a mission on the human colony of Tiptree, where she was forced to kill a human civilian to prevent both of them from being discovered by Reaper forces. Tigani has repeatedly requested a permit to carry weapons on the Citadel. The request has been denied because of Tigani's paranoia and of the possibility of self-inflicted harm. Spectre Authority can override these security measures and grant Tigani the right to firearm. Nope, not authorizing that. I'm not giving her a gun. You're the convo? Yeah, no, I mean, I got her name messed up. Her name and the name of the other person, her friend that she was gonna potentially kill, the one who came in and killed the farmers. I just confused their names. Maybe it was her who was the actual killer and all that. Reservists called to active duty are not drawing full pay because of the scale of the galactic threat and the massive funding required to match salaries and partner benefits for so many on short notice. Using Spectre Authority to mandate salary matching for all personnel with partners or dependents on the Citadel would require cuts to tax incentives and post-war economic stimulus goals. So this would actually help out with the Turian and the Asari couple that we saw, right? Can we ever go in that far the science? No! No. Good luck with the Geth. They don't have windows. You're right, Lake. They don't have windows. Yeah, you know how Spectres can authorize financial situations? Like, but what effect is that going to have on me, though? Like, on my war thing? If I'm gathering war assets, surely I'm going to need the money. I'm assuming I can come back to that, right? And think on that a little bit. And I can come back. I'm definitely not giving her a gun. Ooh. Oh, no. Well, that's not a problem because I can't afford it. Okay, well, holy shit, these guns. Oh, my God. The Valiant is a sniper rifle tested by Alliance. I need this. Quick, how do I make an easy 250 grand? Okay, well that's where just makes me sad. The council is not spending money for post-war economic stimulus. I mean, that's what they do, right? Maybe it's because they don't think that we're going to survive. The reservists called to active duty are not drawing full pay because of the scale of the galactic threat and the massive funding required to match salaries and partner benefits for so many on short notice. Using Spectre Authority to mandate salary matching for all personnel with partners or dependents on the Citadel would require cuts to tax incentives and so this would actually cut post-war economic stimulus goals. Speaking of Windows Solo, I bought all new windows for your house. Are you? Oh no! Very, very well. The windows aren't. It makes you feel any better. Like the windows themselves aren't very pricey. Like it's expensive, obviously. It's the installation. But better look. You look at it this way. Like you're gonna save yourself a ton of money on installation because you're gonna be properly insulated. So you'll save money in the long run having good windows. But damn, dude, that couldn't have been cheap. How many windows? Going to that basically. Windows are structural weaknesses. They are. I don't know why it said shooting range. Okay, there's nothing here though. Is that really it? I decide policy for the world, for the universe, as well as guns I can't choose. That's cool. Unless there's a UI element I'm missing. No, there's nothing there. It's just literally. All right, let's go. I don't know what this is. Sure, why not? Let's enter the shooting range. That's what I tell myself as I cried the next couple of days. Yeah, no doubt. It ain't cheap. 13 windows is a lot. Especially if you have one primary window for the living room. One of those big windows. I actually helped install that for our house. That was nervous work. Look, window installation, when you're on the side of a building, very nervous work. But yeah, hopefully the installation goes very, very smooth. Like, it'll be worth it, dude. It'll be worth it. A picture window, yep. No, you know, that big old living room picture. But I mean, look, if they're old windows, they need to be. I mean, obviously reinstalling them, sealing it all up and everything. Long term will be nice. Okay, well, I didn't know what this is. Hey, there's a modify button. Nice. There was the barrel I got yesterday. Increases damage by 15%. Lengthens barrel, creating... concentration increases damage by 5%. Speeds perception by 25%. Enhancing aim for a brief time. Biometric sensors and auto-targeting software. Adjust to the... Let's go with the scope. Look, I love me a good silencer. A good suppressor is very, very nice. Confirm. And I can't modify that. Alright, cool. You can actually see the... Wait, is that really just the point? Just come here and shoot your guns? Okay, sure, that's cool. I don't see the point of it though. I like how the suppressor actually made my gun louder. It's actually not quieter at all. It's actually much fucking louder. Windows 95, here I come. No. Well, we were running Windows 83 downtown up until we got the new Windows installed. We didn't get all the Windows because it was about $2,000, and that was with a friend installing them for us for nearly at cost and a proper Mexican meal.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
It's not I thought it was a suppressor. Is it just not a suppressor? It's on the tip. I guess it's just a barrel attachment.
Arriving at docking bay.
It's pretty nice to have though, with all the new weapons. You get a feel for which you like and see. That's fair. That's fair. That is the point of the show. Okay, you're not wrong. It is the point of the shooting range, but still, I thought there would have been something in regards to game content. Hey, how about that money?
So you're just silent behind enemy lines until the war is over.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. That took forever. So I forgot you can modify weapons. Me too. Returning my joke from before, replacing the H with the M in Huerta Memorial. Ah, Muerta. I forgot the Muerta part, the Huerta part. What the fuck is this? Oh, hey, look, is that? Who's that? Is that the little boy that we saw get shredded by the Reapers? Oh, I'm doing the slow-mo. Oh man, we're doing the slow-mo run. All right, we can't sprint. RP, yeah, no, we're RP running. The RP jog. You're right, Tanto, by the way. Muerta. I get it now. Look, you punned in my language. Appreciate it. No, we're not going to Silent Hill. No. It's kind of foggy here. No. Kid, run. Kid, start running. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, it's gonna look fair. Fair. Freddy pops out from behind a tree. Yeah, he would. It is the same little kid, right? Oh, okay. That's... What's the kid got in their hand? We can't see what they're running from, though. What, Mitotori, you don't like a good Silent Hill siren? We're gonna be playing Silent Hill soon for day streams. You get to hear more siren. Did the little boy look like you? No, not really. So we're having nightmares now. Oh, the creepy ass child laugh. Speaking of actually creepy, you're not wrong with Toridori. Did the little boy look like you? No, not at all though. I'm brown AF. Brown. So not looking like me at all.
Can I help you?
Oh, la Liara.
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I've been better.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
We could talk about our dream, right? Because that's truthful.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
We were No, Liara, come back.
I was just leaving.
No.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
You like Traynor?
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
What? They're probably tracking us.
Meaning?
They're probably
The
tracking
ship's
us.
in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command
Yeah, that dickhead. Did he take my ship?
No longer an option.
Yes, I heard he
Anderson was
chose
gonna take my
stay and
ship?
fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems
Edie.
require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Okay.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Okay.
The War Room houses a strategic command
Where's
center
my
for
fish
mission-specific intel and war analysis.
I only care about my fish
The
tank.
shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Fish tank.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
In front of me? In front of me! Where's the hamster? We need a space hamster! Oh, Jesus.
Commander.
Hackett right to the face.
Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
They're pretty useless. Yeah, no, we need to get my fish and my space hamster. That's all I care about. And then Liara. And then Liara. Look, Liara will be there waiting. Bad luck, Anderson gave up his ship to Shepard and ME1. Gets ready to take the ship back in 3. Nope, yeah. That's not how this works. You can't just take my ship. I like Trainer. I like her accent. Funny interaction. Anderson, more like, and your ship. And your ship. What a dick. Technically, the Normandy 2 is Shepard's. Yeah, Normandy 2 is definitely Shepard's. If Anderson wants his Normandy, it's on a planet. I found it in the DLC in the last game. He's welcome to it. Just leave mine alone. They specifically shot down the fish. No! You leave my fish alone. They actually survived the entire process. I'm not about to have my fish fucking die out of nowhere. And I didn't even let your fish die. Hope the Reapers get him. I'm joking. I don't hope the Reapers get him at all. Unless my fish are actually dead, in which case I hope the Reapers get him.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Well, that's a bit excessive.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians.
Only Space
I'll
Hamster,
bypass the Council
Space
and appeal
Fish, and
directly to their
Liara.
leadership.
Pugtali.
That's good. I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
Alright, I see where the game's
What
going.
about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get.
This is the war supplies thing, I'm guessing.
We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Who did you romance in first? So in the first game, Academics, I wanted to romance Ashley Williams, and I fucked that up by having one off-the-cuff remark that I didn't understand would actually completely seal her off for me as a romance. So I went with Liara by default. In ME2, I went with Tali, locked it in and everything. Happy with that. But then, so here's the thing about Mass Effect 2. Apparently, if you do the Shadow Broker DLC after the ending and the collector base and all that, you can re-romance Liara without any repercussions. So, although at the end of the story, and this game considers me to have romanced Tali, I did squeeze Liara until her eyes turned black, so I got that going for me. No, yeah, Liara. So, and I gotta be honest, they don't give you a lot on Tali. They really don't. Whereas Liara, they tend to just pour it on, and she's very sweet. She's very empathetic, and I like her. I actually like her more than I do Tali right now. But obviously, we have to see this entire game through and see what happens. But yeah, no, Liara, Tali, Liara, and back with Tali, I guess. And what Reiner said, everyone. Pretty much flirting with as many people as they possibly can. Liara really was a pussy girl? Yeah. No, she really was. And I get that. But again, just the voice, the way she's written, the amount of exposure we're given with Liara has just made me... she's just endeared to me, that is all I'm trying to say. Did you like Miranda? Not really. I never give her a chance, though, Academics. I never give her a chance. Unfortunately, with her and Jack in my playthrough, I flirted with them to a point, and unfortunately, because I was pursuing Tali, because everybody yells at me if I don't pursue Tali. Yeah, I got to the hard point where I had to actually turn her down or accept her. And as soon as they turned her down, that was it. All gone. She stopped talking to me. She stopped doing everything. Her and Jack. Jack just kept telling me to fuck off. So that is where I ended up. I thought Miranda was sexy. Oh no, look, physically fantastic. But, and also the fact that she's voiced by Yvonne Strahovski, mega bonus points. But we were on a mission for Tali, and Liara's really grown on me. Anderson's ship got wrecked by collectors. This is our ship, modeled after his. Exactly, Brett. Exactly. He can't have our ship. This is war assets. Do stuff. Get friends. Gotcha. All right. So the bigger our war asset, the better we'll do. I'm assuming that's going to determine what ending I get, or how. I'm sure it's incremental. Certain brackets will get you certain things. I'm assuming, like Mr. Calibrations. And the fact she looks like Yvonne Strahovski, that's a bonus. So Yvonne doesn't have 4-inch high hair. That, you know. Her hair scares me. I think Miranda would have stopped talking there anyways. Probably. It was just a timing for me more than anything else, Colville. It just the timing of it, where I shut it down towards the end of the game anyway. Probably wouldn't have given much in the thing in regards to stuff. But I will say, my one true love is my space hamster. So let's go fucking find my hamster and feed my fish before they die. How long has it been since anybody fed my fish? My fish. I got all of them, by the way, and they're all alive and very well. Also, Zabe, thank you for the biddies, and I'm sorry Robot Lady calls her Taylai. I don't know. No, the fish aren't dead, like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. I hope the Reapers are feeding your fish on her. Wow, bunch of dickheads. They took my fish. Is there a map for this? Hey, look, the map button works today. So what's number 4? 4 is VidCom, so that's where we came from. 3 is the war room. This is, I'm guessing, an elevator? 2 is Galaxy. Hey, Joker! Alright, let's do the tour. We gotta get familiar with her. Man, they really changed it up, didn't they? What's up, dude? What's up? What's going on? Man, nobody respects me on this ship. Like, there's 0 salutes here. Like, we're back on an Alliance ship. Rank means something. We're no longer Cerberus. Nobody likes me. What's this? War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. There you go. I have 755 war assets. Can I go to the end of the game right now? And no, I'm not. The Alliance Engineering Corps cuts roads through the mountains and builds bases on asteroids. Well, alright, so this is going to explain a lot of things. I don't know what these numbers mean. We got the 103rd Marine Division. We got Admiral... Wait, isn't this the guy I was very rude to on the first one? I told him, get off the ship. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who was waiting for us when we first got off the Normandy in the first game. And he's like, this ship was going to be part of my crew. I'm going to go inspect it. I was like, nah, fuck you. It's my ship. Even though it's actually Anderson's ship. And yeah, Inspector dude, yeah. And I was rude to him. Is that why he's only 25 and not 100? That's fine. I don't care. Alliance First Fleet is worth 90. Alliance Third Fleet is worth 90. Fifth Fleet is worth 90. Oh, look. Oh, Jessica Choba is worth 5 points. Jessica, you're worth so much more than 5 points. Don't listen to this game. Alright, so that's our ship. Okay. Mineral resources. Okay, 100 points. What mineral resources, though? Is that like imported from the first game? Sorry, the second game? Commander Shepard uncovered significant element deposits while scanning planets with the Normandy SR-2. When the Alliance dry docked the Normandy, they seized all recovered elements. Wow! This material surplus has gone toward building... They took my materials? Fucking dickheads. There are materials now, comrade. Protein device discovered on her. Okay, well, you're welcome, I guess. Oh, look, she's worth 10 points. Wait, why is this bitch worth more points than Jessica Chobot? I disagree. Spare stuff from the... Well, I actually did a run of materials towards the end because I just wanted to play the game. Boobs? Not yet. We're getting to a task. We'll get there shortly. Oh, so there's a minimum line here. Okay, so we are no... I mean, that's a quarter, so we're looking at what? A lot. A lot. A lot. Because you didn't punch her? Oh, okay, well. Because one has a talk show and one does actual and actual reports. Fair, Stabby. You're not wrong. How's it going, to Tats? Tats, I'm looking forward to your stream tonight. Tats is gonna be doing some Phasma tonight, like she do on Thursday nights. Look, I'm hitting that button. All right, there it goes. Thanks, game. It's gonna be good times. Boobs, look, I'm getting there. Where's Liara? She's on the ship somewhere. But I'm looking for my fish and my space hamster. Ooh, can I go down there? I cannot go down there. That ladder is fake. I am on a mission. And look, the boobs can wait. Fish, space hamster. We have priorities on this ship, goddammit.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Yep. Wait, why am I being scanned on my own ship? The heck? What's up? Conversations in here are used to disguise load times. Yep. I just got that. Boobs and Ghosts, Miranda's old room, I think. Oh, hola, Shadow Wolf. Good evening. Would you like to know my least favorite thing in this game? Yes, Brett. What's your least favorite thing in this game? It's a distraction. Dev stuff. This damn corridor. I can imagine, Brett. I can imagine. I can't see anything. The ship's too dark. Oh God. Okay, well. Oh right.
The Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum.
Kelly, you sound different.
It would like you to investigate.
All right, so that's where Kelly used to be. That's the map. Oh, you're right. So that wasn't where Miranda was. That was where. That's where Solus was. That means Jacob. All right, Trainer, calm down. That means Jacob would have been over. Rip Jacob. No, bring back Jacob. I remember how long the loading time actually took on the PS3. PC was a bit better, then way better. Miranda's not with us, Shadow. We don't know where she's at. We don't know where anybody. The only person we've actually come across is that we know is Miranda and not Miranda, fucking Liara and Ashley Williams, who's in the hospital. He got demoted to cargo. I mean, look, this much cargo. Like, if we could channel this into cargo shorts, it'd be the best thing ever. Nobody visited him. I visited him, Stabby. I have some good news for that space. Wow, so much Jacob hate. New Kelly is way better than old Kelly. I mean, maybe.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Ooh, can I flirt with her? Can you give me flirt? Alright, look, I could have helped.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
That red lighting, though.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark 4. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay.
I like that.
Was there anything else?
Spoilers. Go flirt your heart. Alright, go flirt my heart out.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university.
Yeah,
When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship.
Ooh, okay.
I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Well, maybe. Don't get ahead of yourself there.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears.
You can try? I mean, look, I got the point when she's...
Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
That one voice line about Evie's voice was a bit of a giveaway. She was my romance first time doing ME3. She is great. I bet she is.
Your lab job. You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources...
I'd rather not.
...and then networking them with extrapolations
Stop
of
flirting.
time-lag data to construct a
Look,
coherent
PK.
situation GUI.
Look.
It's an exciting challenge. For me,
Wow,
anyway.
this fucking nerd.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Maybe. There's no way to tell them. There's no way to tell.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive, and counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright, we're good.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alright, cool. Cool, so this is our terminal, I'm guessing. Yep. Ooh, I have mail. Okay, lots of mail. From Stephen Hackett. Shepard, Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to a Cerberus lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when you're inbound. So I'm guessing these are going to be the same thing as before, where these are all just quests. Reinstatement. Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You are directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Alright. All caps. Emergency flash traffic urgent from Alliance Fleet Operations. Flash. Okay. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat. Do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow the uncoded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. So that's when everything happened, or everything went down initially, I guess. K9, my dog. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, Edie, emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out on Terra Nova now, and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. We have a dog on our ship? Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, chemtrails, okay, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Alright, well, we got somebody's dog. I mean, if I lived in London before, I'd also leave on the first colony ship out of town. Fair. Alliance News Network Information Partners by Ruxius Aurelius, ANN contributor. Citadel, where's the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. Well, I mean, the Quarians don't have to worry about that, right? Because they don't have a homeworld. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to our nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages to rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Wow. Talizora has unfriended you on Facebook? No, look, it's fine. Ooh, a book. A book? A gift. Welcome back from Edie. Bless you, Cowie. Oh. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer, as the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested. Oh, Joker. I chose something from the Official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket. Ooh, for wear on off-duty hours. You will find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Look, Joker's just trying to look out for us. Joker's trying to look out for us, that's all. Who would win, reverse need race or of engineers or some BP boys? Probably the BP boys. You have an upgrade waiting from Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research an upgrade for you. Simply access the terminal in Dr. Tassoni's office, Iliara's, at your convenience, and you may choose how and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Thanks, Glyph. I don't know what the fuck that is. Priority mission, Eden Prime. From Alliance Command. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime. What? Fucking Cerberus. And is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover the artifact. Alright, that's everything. It's a lot of reading. Who needs Hulu when I can watch Solo Save the Galaxy? Exactly. Look, I got you, Kev. I got you. Not all decisions are going to go according to the script, though. Let's go talk to Joker. Hey, Joker and Edie. Wait, Edie's not there anymore? Edie used to be... I mean, I guess Edie's everywhere now, right? I guess Edie don't have to be right at the side. That's it for matches you'll see on your list. Alright, let me check it. So, according to the list, we have to go to Priority Palaven, then the next one, and then from Ashes. So, that's when we're talking about, right? So, from Ashes, a whole meat base and meat cruisers for Cerberus. Meat base.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
It is their fault, though, but it's not their fault, because, I mean, they're all going to default to... Humans would be doing it, too. If the Turians got blasted, humanity would be like, whoa, everybody come back to Earth. So I can't really blame them. I don't like them, but I can't blame them. Dang, that's one hell of a light thing you got on your browser? Yeah, no. I don't like either one of these replies.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus.
Fair.
Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I did hang up on them a lot.
Commander.
Oh, that's all? Okay.
Commander.
Joker. Alright. I thought there would have been more. Alright, somewhere around here. So I guess that's the elevator right there. Oh man, I gotta go back to the thing again. All right, let's go with our not sprint.
Commander.
Why doesn't it bring up? Why does it lag? I'm trying to bring up the menu. All right, so it's on the other side to the right, and I just completely missed it apparently. You hang up on them in your second playthrough. Doing it immediately on the second call is pure magic. I don't think I did. I forget. How did I already forget? I don't know. If I were in an elevator, where would I be? This delay is gonna drive me nuts. Apparently, I'm just not seeing where I'm supposed to go. It's okay, no, look, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Well, look, we'll just take this ladder. Nope, ladder's still fake. That's not it, right?
Commander Shepard.
Where's the elevator at? Where? I hate this so much. Loading, please wait. I'm an idiot. It's right here. It's literally the same spot it's always been. Literally the exact same. Captain's cabin, let's go fish. Exact same spot where it's always been. Where are my... Are my fish really dead?
What?
I got no fish.
Where's your fish?
I have no idea. I'm so sad right now. Hey, look, my picture of Liara is gone. You ate them. Are you Krogan? Did you? Oh, Hamster Chan's not here either. Nothing's here. Oh, my bathroom's here. The toilet still works. Where my fish at? They took most of my models too, the dickheads. I bet Anderson has them on his fucking in his office or something. Sad piano music. Where's my jacket at though? Ooh, okay. This is all right. I don't like the color. Let's go with the different color. Chest. Oh, it actually gives me shield regeneration. All right, I'm down with that. I got no shoulders. I give me some melee damage. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Nothing there. Material 1. Ooh, hello, red. Oh, no, let's go with that. Red with more red. That looks terrible. Wait, I have lights on myself? Oh, right, I didn't do anything. Where's my RGB suit? Okay, my RGB suit isn't really RGB. Alright, so let's go for casual. Nope. Ooh, wait. Our vest got upgraded. You vote lightish red as well. Hot pink. Look, I'll fucking do hot pink. I don't care. But look at our. Ooh, our arms are still fucked up, by the way. No, we're doing it. Pattern color. Hot pink. Where's hot pink at? I mean, that's not really hot pink, but it's what the hell? Fucking do it. Own it. Embrace it. There we go. Like, I fucking love pink. Pink looks great. Pink is fantastic. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright. My fucking fish are gone. Probably on Earth. I'm very sad by this, by the way. I put in combat information. Let's go to crew deck. Scroll bar. Wait, what about the scroll bar? What about scroll bars? Have to buy all the fish again? No. Wait. Oh shit. Okay. Memorial thing. Memorial wall. Anybody I know? Oh look, it's Kaidan. What? Oh look, Kaidan got his name on here. Is this like where they put all the the top soldiers? I'm glad he's doing so well for himself off of my ship. Good job, Kaidan. Aw, look, Kaidan's doing so well there. He's near the top. Like he's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. It's okay. It's fine. I think your game is bug solo. Some of the names are ready. Yes. Some of the names are missing. You're right. Oh wait, I can't go into this room and I can't tell Edie to fuck off because it's my room. Oh, this is where... Wow, they changed up Kasumi's room significantly. Kasumi, I miss you. Alright, so this is the same-ish. No window anymore. Not sure I like the new server, and then the... what's it called? The new shippy ship here. This is where Thane was. What's that? I got him. Ooh, I got him out of the Destiny Ascension. Nice. Why was it there? I don't know why that model was there. This is where Samara was, right? Oh, there's a button. I like buttons. Wait, what the fuck is this? What is it? I'm sorry, there's a gambling room now? On my ship? Why wasn't I invited? What was Anderson doing with my ship? Okay, we got a bar. Okay. Okay, sure. Looking at titties? Fair. Fair. What a noble goal, Tat. Okay, I can go in here now. It's not as fun though. I don't like the lines. Don't like you looking at the core. I mean, that's classic Alliance, right? I think it's alphabetical. I don't know those numbers, Shadow Wolf, so I couldn't say yes or no. It made me so mad you couldn't drink in this game. Why rude? You'd kill my husband. Look. Hello, people. Hello, no. Hey, Dr. Chocolates! What's going on, Dr. Chocolates?
Commander?
Everything okay down here, Doctor?
The Alliance team cleaned up and restocked, but it's still my old med bay.
It looks like it.
Feels like home.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Let's waste no time. If I may, I'd like to examine you.
Wait, what?
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but
Except
we should
for my
keep
arms.
an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's
Thanks.
it. You're the picture of health.
Thanks, by the
How's
way.
our inventory of meds?
The medbay was fully stocked before you left Earth. We should be good for a long time, even given the amount of fire you take each day.
Do you ever regret working for Cerberus?
We didn't work for them. We used them. If I were to feel anything, it would be guilt. We took their money, took their best people, took their best ship. We used them to defeat the Collectors, and now we are using their resources against them.
Well, if they were on our side...
No, I don't regret it one bit.
You've never mentioned any of your family.
I like it.
None to speak of, really.
I feel that.
I'm the last of a prestigious line of medical professionals. The Alliance is my spouse, and you're all my children. I'm blessed with many close
That's a cute
friends.
sentiment.
But with each Alliance vessel taken, I lose one or two. We need to end this war.
I'll see you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
Alright. I got that. Ooh, what's this? Reassign power bonuses. What power bonuses? Okay. Reassign powers. Okay, well, don't need that. Ooh, we can actually go in here? So this is where we put Legion, right? And now this is, I guess, is the body of Ava. I mean, look, Tats did ask for boobs, so there you go, Tats. A little bit of awkward angle, but you're welcome. Legion and Edie's AI core, yep. So don't make her have a look at your space. No, look, look, I'm clean. How dare you, the audacity. The nerve. My ship is clean. Clean as can be. Did we restore the crazy robots? Apparently that's where they all go. If you're a crazy bot, why do these things look like buttons? I just want to hit them. Oh, right. Our cook isn't here anymore. Rip. This was Miranda's office. Whoa. Oh, no, I don't want to come in here yet. No, this looks like Liara's room. Hello. No, I don't want to be in here yet. Damn. I mean, she's a shadow broker, right? Okay. I kind of wanted to say before I talk to Liara in case
Commander Shepard.
Oh, not this thing.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
It's not calling me Shadow Broker
Dr.
anymore.
Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Nice.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you've found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices.
All right.
In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you.
Okay, but let me save first. Oh shit, no, she's coming. Let's save before. Look, I'm not saying this is gonna be a.
I was hoping this new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Hey, can you please stop flirting right in front of me? Chakwas would only comment that you're pregnant 6 times from 3 different. Sorry, I mean there was a lot of hand holding. There was a lot of hand holding. All right, let's go. Hola, Liara.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
That's fair.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans finish it?
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
We know the answer is no.
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt...
Oh no.
I'll always remember that tour of the Normandy. But let's be honest, Shepard. It's been more than a half a year. Should we continue where we left off?
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I mean, I guess really this early? Like they're instant. Look. She had a reputation for being super eager in the first game, right? And she's right on board for this. Liara sexy. I agree, Redgar. I agree. I mean, I feel like it's too early to actually be locked into this. Like the game, obviously the bang it out cinematic is always right before the point of no return mission, right? So I feel like this would be far too early to lock me in. I feel like I can still, maybe, but will this ruin and do it and cheat? No, we're not cheating. We're look, do you see a ring on Shepard's finger? I'm sorry. After you promised her the world in the handbasket. But the DLC didn't count, like. The DLC didn't count. I'm not. Oh no, my finger slipped.
I'd like that more than anything, Liara.
Oh no, we're putting faces again. Oh, my finger. Good. Oh, my finger ran into her eyeball.
I was getting worried.
Me
there
too,
were a
bitch.
lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
Oh wow, okay.
I'd like that list, but later. There's so much left to do. I'm working with EDI. Hopefully we can discover what the Protheans left for us. But I'm looking forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later.
I'm pretty sure Shep is part of Sorry now, because he's got to have some blue balls at this point. all the face touching and then okay, that's fair. That's fair. Tease, exactly. Do you want info on this? Oh shit, Sandra was offering. Yes, Sandra. Give me the information after the fact. All the eye stabbing, so hot. Look, you only stab eyes or poke somebody else's eyes if you really mean it, right? You gotta be aboard. Too late. Okay, no, look, I have a save. Look, I'll eat a bag of beans if I have to recover from this. If I have to. But I'm assuming, again, like the systems from the first and second game have all been... This is such a cool setup. Like, this is Ashley from chat's setup. Ash has a lot of monitors.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device, Liara. 2171, the University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Returup. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment thesis on Prothean first contact protocols. 3 years later, I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake, oh my god. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment, paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. This is a few years later, part 1. I'm going on the Thurum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. So this is when we actually leave, when she leaves, right? And we find her stuck on that planet. Goddess, this human shepherd, oh my god, has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this chapter, the cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling to say the least. Attachment paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Alright, this is from Farron, her good friend. Liara mega streamer? No, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so that wasn't a romance lock-in, just whether you wanted to continue it from ME12. Saying no would drop it and pretend it never happened. Alright, cool. So we're not locked in. Yay! We get to keep being a space slut. Look. Let's have fun with the game, okay? Dinner was yummy, you feel better. And I'm glad, Calf. I'm glad. Look, a good meal goes a long way. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. Oh, Taz, if you're still there, I read 2 of the 4 comics you linked me yesterday. I read 2 of the 4. I read the one about Liara, which takes place before ME2. And then I read the last one about Tim. So thank you for that. I need to read the other 2, because I think the other 2 are the ones you really wanted me to read. But I'll get on that. Today's leg day, though, so I don't think I can read them tonight, because I also got to fix my shelves or finish them off. But yeah. I made contact with Tazik yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable, and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Alright, that's cool. Do be careful since the lock-in moments are vary per character. Alright. Look, we'll try and dodge the landmines. Hola, Liara.
Hello again, Shepard.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require
this is
as
very
many specialists
distracting.
as we can find.
That is some bright fucking light. Holy
I'd
shit.
have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Christ.
You brought your little helper with you?
It's so bright.
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
Being tracked on Haagen-Dazs.
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers.
No doubt.
It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Hey, what's new?
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Like,
since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker,
has your eye recovered?
I started looking for defenses against the Reapers.
You know,
the Protheans were the only ones with
I
substantial
stuck my finger in
information
it.
on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I
Twice?
knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Of course he did.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Okay, bye, blue space girlfriend. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Wait, I didn't break up with Tali? I didn't break up with Tali at all. That hasn't happened. Okay? Is Tali here for me to be like, I don't want to be with you anymore? No. Like, as far as Tali knows, we're still together, Medic. We haven't broken up, okay? We're just, you know, talking up everybody, anything that we see that moves. That's all. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't judge me. It's like college all over again. What? Wait, where's Garrus? How can... If there's no calibrations, no one here to calibrate. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay. I mean, that looks like Garrus' work. Pugtali? No Pugtali. Look, don't you all get all... don't start acting like you all don't flirt with everybody. Just me? No. Everybody. Well, not everybody. Playing the field with all the sexy aliens. Exactly. Look. No, look, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. Hey, look, an elevator. It's an elevator. But Poog's Olu for not listening to me about Liara in the first place. Yep. You do so look like I appreciate you. I appreciate your purity and you sticking to only one hot space alien, even though you've repeatedly told me to bang everything that moves. Look, I still respect you. Like, I don't know if it's fixed in Legendary, but the monitors follow where you are, and sometimes they would glitch and turn all the way around and could face the could face the wall. Well, now I have something to try out, PK. Alright, so this is where our son was. Oh, wait, where's our son Grunt? Did he take my fucking fish with him? Oh my god.
Salute the two-timer.
I mean, is it two-timing if I'm flirting with everybody? It's more like four-timer. Like 5? 4? 5? Somewhere around there. Oh, I miss these two. We got Adams. What's up, Adams?
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofit.
The fuck is this?
My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
I don't remember.
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me.
Oh.
Asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors.
Oh.
I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Imagine not having my back. Grunt is home. Did Grunt eat the... He probably ate my fucking fish, but he probably took him back home to the Krogan world and is now hailed as a hero and is probably now leading everybody because he's got the fish. I don't blame him. Thank you for the biddies, Cap. I don't blame him, but he could have left me one fish behind. Grunt is telling his mom, Tali, which... No, it's fine. He doesn't know where Tali is. Well, that's what you meant, be with everybody? Alright, cool. No, look, if Lake's got my back, then I don't care. Yeah, why'd you refuse? I mean, obviously.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus.
Can't blame them.
Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
No, not really.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Cool.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher boost
I like how you
in
ignored
our
that.
emissions.
And that means
we should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance.
Alright.
All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Solo would romance both Yennefer and Triss. Never Yennefer. I have a seething dislike for Yennefer. I am Triss only. But yes, Yennefer. No, thank you.
What do you think of Edie?
No,
we had a good
thank
talk
you.
during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
Oh,
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
Being watched.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Alright, cool.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
And Tenric, a lot of good stuff, Shirakumo. A lot of good stuff. Not necessarily things that I'm gonna play, but good stuff for everybody. Nice wide variety of things. Smushu already wants to fight me and beat me up in Chocobo Racing, so we'll see how that goes. Right, this is where Jack was, right? Down here. Wait, what's that? I got my space hamster! Wait, if my space hamster's alive, does that mean my fish are still alive? Hey, you got a touring cruiser, nice. Oh, space hamster, wait, where the fuck is he? Is he in my pocket? Game one. Fuck, look, the Reapers have already lost. They didn't get my space hamster. Also, by the way, very difficult to get. Wait, did they store all of my shit down here? Like all of my ships and all that? Wow. I'm putting all my shit back where it belongs. Oh yeah, we got space hamster. Wait, can you get away? Cause I was having difficulty actually clicking on it. I was having difficulty getting my space hamster in there. The fish are swimming around the probably like, are they down there? Give me back my fucking fish. Wait, we gotta go back to the captain's cabin and deposit our hamster-chan. Ah, look, wait, space hamster-chan. Are my fish still alive? Hey, there's echo to the squeak. There's echo to the squeak now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Check the toilet. No, I already flushed the toilet once, Brad. I flushed the toilet. No, they're not in there. Oh, they're definitely not in there now if they were. Look, if Space Hamster Chan says that they live. Remember it taking a dozen times to catch the hamster? Wow. I would have yelled at you to go back if you would have missed him. Thank you, Stabby. Look, you know it's important to me, Stabby. You know it's important, so as long as you look, you can tell me to go back for anything that you know I would genuinely like. My fish never survived. I mean, too rare. I made it a point because I have a friend, Psyche, who absolutely loves these games, and I think she's only had her fish survive once. So I made it a point to make sure that my fish survived. That way I can talk shit. That's all. Look, that's the only incentive I ever need. The ability to talk even more shit. I wanted to say go to engineering deck, but you were afraid. No, look, we're checking every inch now because my fish are here somewhere. Is this them? Nope, just some mother effer went in to clean out my cabin and took all of my models and just scattered them all over the goddamn place. Hello, it's the dog. Can I pet it? Can I pet it? I can't pet it.
Hey there.
I've killed many of your kind. Okay, dog don't care. What's over here? Yep, another mob. These literally, Can you imagine that one poor bastard who had to come clean out our captain's cabin or whatever, and he's like, you know, fanboying out because it's the Commander Shepard, and I went through and I've done all that I've done, and he just finds this fucking nerd with all these little ship models on display with this amazing fish tank and a space hamster. I really hope you don't find your living animal fish in some crate in the cargo hold. I mean, they might be in water. Let's see. I got my space hamster channel. That's very important to me. Yeah, you can fuck up romances as much as you like, but I yell when space hamster is not caught. Fair. I respect that. What's this? Weapons upgrades. Alright. I mean, I don't know if I want to upgrade something whether I'm going to keep it or not, right? So I don't... Again, considering those other weapons being juicy as they are, I'm not sure I want to upgrade right now. Alright, so it already has the mod from earlier. Alright, cool. Cool. Procurement? What's this? Buy Medigel upgrades. Okay. Ooh, oh, this is from the Sturdo. Oh, so the same thing. I already got all I wanted from that, I think. Ooh, pistol. Ooh, increases rounds per magazine by. That's actually pretty good. That's for the pistol, though. So look, when you actually want to know the fate of your fish, just ask. All right, no, look. Let me finish this entire sweep of the thing, and then we'll talk about my fish, because my fish are fucking important to me. They're very important to me. Everyone's thinking like Space Hamster is love. No, look, Space Hamster is. I don't get the reference of Space Hamster to Baldur's Gate, but I understand that it is a reference. The Indra's low-powered scope leaves it most effective at medium range, but many soldiers believe this limitation is offset by the gun's rapid rate of fire. The Indra is the first military-grade, fully automatic sniper rifle. Is this the one that I can shoot a lot with, without, you know, reloading? It's an extremely efficient heatsink system that allows a surprisingly large number of shots to be fired before the weapon ejects its thermal clip. Melee stunner, piercing mod for pistol, assault rifle, sniper rifle, thermal clip, increases spare shot capacity. A scale model, yeah, you want that. Inferno armor, 55 grand, yikes. So is this, am I reading this right? This is just 50% capacity for ammo? Or what? I don't understand why it specifies spare shot ammo. Whereas this is rounds per magazine. Grunt fist bumping hamster. I was shown that actual piece of artwork. So by using this, you are wasting money. Gotcha. Except for that model. Effective requisitions, right? So that's the stuff I can't afford. Cool. Removal from the Normandy at 10% extra cost. Oh, okay. Yikes. Hey, Cortez. Wait, Cortez? There's all kinds of raza on here.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Eddie Soldier.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
That's fair.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead.
Oh, the fucking Hammerhead.
It made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. Especially given Mr. Vega's love of mid-air collisions.
Look, we needed him to do that.
Save the day, pendejo.
I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
My people. They're speaking my language. Service record.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
Vega's a total boy. He seems
10
it.
years.
He seems it.
I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking.
I like him.
Flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. Practically dances in low atmo.
You love Freddie Prinze
I spent
Jr.?
as much
That's
time
fair.
tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So, you can fly fighters and fix them.
Yeah. And I got a knack for
The fucking
procurement,
dog in the
too.
background. Look at him
They
coming at us.
recruited me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck.
Here comes the
They
dog.
assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo
Here
bay
comes the
modifications.
dog.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
I hope it burns somewhere,
It was
please.
sent to the tech labs for a retrofit.
Good.
To afford mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design.
Making my way downtown.
Quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected.
Pretty much.
She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
That's fair.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega.
Senor
Though I
Vega.
believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
I mean,
You know you love the show, Esteban.
First retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Elizabeth Farwell. I'm not a fan of them. I was not a fan of them at all. Did I talk about family? I forget.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I was not a fan of them, Rhaegar, at all.
Lost my
I hated
parents
those
years ago.
missions.
I had a husband
Did
back when I
not
was
running around
stationed
the
at Ferris
Hammerhead.
Fields.
It was
The
just not what I was
collectors took
called
out the whole
fun.
colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
All right.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
All right, let's see what Vega's up to. All right, hay que ver. What you got for me, Vega? Damn, dude. I mean, it does explain a lot, right? You don't get that without all of that. But wait, is he the one who took all my fucking... Does he have my fish? Dude, where's my fish at? There you go, Tess.
Shepard.
Boobs.
How'd it go with the council?
Highly
Same as
chiseled
usual.
ones, pero...
Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out.
There you
no?
go.
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
You ate them for the protein.
Sounds like fun.
I hope
Never been
not.
to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
All right, come say hi.
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, well, okay, we're about to do it. So he just came down to admire the gun show pretty much at this point. My name is Commander Shepard, and these are my favorite boobs on the Normandy. Mm-hmm. Apparently.
I think I can handle it.
Wait, what are we gonna do?
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Okay, órale, let's go.
Don't push
Entrale.
your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Is this a thing where I have to...
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Oh, shit! Sucker punch! Sucker punch! No!
Nice.
No, I deserve it! I did...
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
No more Paragon. I mean, sorry, no more
them.
Renegade.
Or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy him. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
Right there, we're making up for it. We're making up for it.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I'm not punching him. Look at him, he's already bleeding.
Just a guess.
You a shrink too?
For me, sucker punching him.
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Okay, now we're gonna hug it out,
You
Lake.
are. But if you're
Now
half
we are.
as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
No, I didn't mean make his
Anytime.
nose bleed. I feel like
Hey.
a dickhead.
Thanks for the dance, Loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Shepard kind of looks like that was intent. Big Cheese. We tried to go for similar. I fucked up the nose. Our noses are different, but we tried to go for a similar look so we can do the same. Obviously, we have the same hair. We got the same facial hair, same eyebrows, but they weren't enough options to actually make it the same. I think we have the same skin tone. He looks a little bit darker than I am in person, but it's just the fucking lights here are flooding me. But yeah, no, we tried to make him actually as much as me as possible. So that's his nickname for male ship, Loco. Does he have a different nickname for femme ship? Is it Loca? Because same thing, just different word. Put on the shades. Oh, there. All right, Oblivion Knife puts the shades on. Look out, Liara. Wait, is it really Lola? Wait, what? Lola, what? He calls me Loco. Órale. ¿Qué onda, Loco? We don't call each other Loco. Like we got other words. Órale, way, and other such phrases and endearing names that are really just curse words. You just look like a Lola to me, really? Okay, I mean that's fair. I like his character, but I agree that was awkward as fuck. That was like a thing that was written by somebody who just assumes that people who lift a lot of weights are like that. We don't we don't break out in a bout of sparring to talk. Look, I've been lifting weights since I was in high school. It's not what we do. Military dudes do? Okay, not all of them though, right? Like I'm assuming most military dudes don't have to get into a fucking fist fight to talk it out. That was written by Chad Dude, bro. I think so, bro. I think so. I didn't know. Apparently I didn't know. I didn't date any military bros. Marines are the worst with that. Well, I mean, if you give them enough of their crayons tats, you don't have to worry about that. Maybe then you don't have to worry about punching it out just to talk. All right. I haven't found my fish. Where the fuck are my fish? Sander. Stabby. Where my fish at? I've been through everything. I just want my fish. Just make out already. Lake, it felt like that, Lake. It felt like we were about to just. I mean, I feel bad for hitting him. I shouldn't have done that. I feel really bad about that. Hopefully that's not held against me. I'm trying to remember. I don't think you find them that way. Okay, so they're not on the ship somewhere. They're actually being held somewhere. Let's go talk to the thing. Your fishes didn't make it. What? My fish didn't make it.
I googled. It says Kelly Chambers has them as long as you had her feeding them in ME2.
They're dead then, because that bitch wasn't feeding them. I'm not playing this fucking game. I'm done. Fuck this. Is it midnight yet? Has director's cut of fucking Death Stranding released yet? I did not spend all that time feeding those fucking fish after every single mission without fail. Not once did I fail my fish. Just to have fucking Kelly not get them for me because once I told her, bitch, calm down. I'm so mad right now. Yeah, but they're not the same ones. I usually just edit the safer. Stabby, do you have a save editor? Get bodied by Kelly. Fucking look, big cheese. I didn't expect it out of nowhere. Fucking Kelly. Look, I was rude to her one time, accidentally, by the way, because after that I tried to woo her because space slut. I'm so sad about my fish. I'm so sad about my fish right now. My fish were everything. My fish saw me through every single meeting, through every single person I tried to seduce and fail miserably at. You get to make other choices in ME2 for them to make it. Right, so it was literally just not being mean to Kelly that one time. That one single solitary time that I chose to go down instead of up to talk to her. Which, by the way, I chose the up thing afterwards anyway, and it still apparently didn't give me. There are little fishies out there that need a home and someone to feed them. I mean, I'll do it, like, but it's not the same. I played with Kelly like crazy, so she starts caring for you. See, I didn't know that she actually cared for your fish. Nobody told me that. Because obviously, keeping me spoiler free here, obviously, this is my first time ever playing the game. So nobody ever told me that Kelly could actually look after your fish. If I had known that that was a thing, so really, it's not my fault. Really, this is Sander, Stabby, Tats, Wolfie, Colville, Reinhard. Everybody who's already played the game, I knew about that and didn't tell me. My fish's deaths are on your heads. The audacity. Look, I'm joking. No, please don't abandon me. I like how there's an oi and a wow and Reinhard's like, that's fair. It was on purpose. That's fair. No, look. What is Mass Effect if you don't do something to fuck it all up, right? Is it truly Mass Effect if you don't go through and ruin everything? Alright, most of my ships are back at least, not all of them. Oh, holy shit, look at this, so much space for more. Space Hamster, you're still there. You'll never leave me, right?
Just imagine what he's going to say after she watches this.
Oh, fuck.
So I got an appointment to get new tires on the car, since they were getting to Solu hair status, and one of them left me feeling deflated.
Thank you for the biddies, Bowmage. Omega, best stream ever. Hola, Nerche. How's it going, Papi? I hope your week's gotten better. Thank you for the joke and the look, Bowmage. Okay, people make fun of my lack of hair all the time, and I'm getting pretty tired of it. See? Flipped it right back around. Flipped it. How's it going, dude? Poor Kiki when she plays this game. Yeah, no. Oh, come on. Like, her fish are even going to survive past the first mission. Kiki's going to be second coming to Psyche. You're exhausted AF. Another long day? I mean, it's been a long fucking week already, and it's only Thursday. Okay, no, look. I take it back. I'm sorry. You just let me have that Mass Effect experience, and I respect it. I just wish I had my fish. Fucking Kelly. Kelly's the one to blame here. Let's save. And then let's honor Medic and save. You just got home. Welcome home, dude. Get that food in you. White chicks? Oh, wait. What about white chicks? I'm on board. I married one. Okay? Kiki will be accepting no hints or tips or so fish. Or yeah, no, the fish are dead. The fish are just gonna be dead in the tank by the time Kiki gets there. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed using the Normandy stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage invaluable intel. We gotta remember. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Please allow me to consult said roadmap so I don't fuck this all up. So we went. Oh, we gotta go to Palaven. I don't even know when Arche's birthday really is. It's in July somewhere. I forget already. Or is it August? All right. So it's July 14th, July 8th. She's so excited when I was chatting with her this afternoon. Who is? I'll show your daughter. Oh, Kiki? Oh, gotcha. Oh, over Bayonetta 3. Gotcha. When's it come out? Oh, alright. So she's not going to put me through that for a while. Like she was buzzing. Just saying about her. Yeah. I'm glad she has something to look forward to. We should all have things to look forward to. Oh, okay. At some point, I have to check my Discord at some point. From what I know of what Kiki wants to do, I feel really sorry for her. Actually, yeah, because she wants to. So I'm sorry, I just got it, Sander. See, we're all saying Kiki's gonna kill the fish, but she's also gonna romance Thane. Yeah, that's right. She's definitely gonna. Yeah, she definitely killing all the fish. Ain't none of the fish gonna survive there. Oh, it has a second layer. That's sad. All right, I'm sorry. We have to go over to So this is Serpent, maybe that's the Citadel, okay. Rescue Turian Primarch. Is that the mission I'm on? This is Exodus Cluster, recover Prothean artifacts. That's one of the side quests we got. Kite's Nest, Hades Gamma. This is Cerberus Lab. So I have a question. You guys can answer this. This is a systems question. This is obviously the quest I have to do. So these quests that pop up from listening in on conversations, can they be done at any point? Are they on that roadmap, or is it just, hey, you got a quest, go check it out if you want? Because if I can just pop over here and do that side quest, no, some side quests disappear as you progress main. Alright. Depends. So, is it better to, if I get one of those quests, pop that out and then progress onto the roadmap? Like, go there, do the Prothean artifact or whatever, and then get back to the main story. Because if the side quests disappear fast, I'd rather do them right away and then pop over. The ones that disappear are on your roadmap, okay? You always did everything before main quests. Okay. So will like recover the Prothean artifact disappear if I go do the, what the fuck is this called? This is called Priority Palaven. Yeah, I guess this is a question. Let's consult the log, the journal here. So that's the MSQ. Strike a... Okay, so... Let me see this. Priority Eden Prime. How come Priority Eden Prime isn't on this list? Or am I just not seeing it? There goes a bunch of other ones, but I don't actually see Eden Prime. Let's see. Oh shit, I missed a bunch of text. That's from Ash's DLC. Okay. I do all the side before the main quest. Okay, not that one because it's a DLC. Gotcha. So, alright, so that's Ashes. Eden Prime is Ashes. The fuck, why is it called Ashes? Does it say Ashes in here? Service has discovered Prothean artifact. So that's Ashes. Alright. Wait, it's right there. It's right where? Where? I don't see it. What I'm trying to catch up. Solar, are you serious? Yes, I wasn't even looking at this. I'm looking over here. I don't know what you're talking about. No. I was looking at my list of sequence order. I have a sequence list of things that the optimal way to do the game. I wasn't looking over here. Yes, it's at the top of the list. Oh my god. Please give me a little credit. Not that much. But give me just a teeny tiny little bit of credit that I can see that right there. Alright, well. Alright, so Eden Prime is Ashes. Okay, we know that where that's at. N7 Cerberus Lab. So first of all, I don't blame you for pointing that out because obviously it's me. So fair enough. So Cerberus Lab. Alright, so that's up there. Alright, got that. So that's actually after Ashes. So we'll do Ashes, Cerberus Lab. They want me to do Parallel 11. So the Strike Abyssal. Is this on the list? Again, this isn't. It's just a sequence. Because if you've seen my streams, you know that there's plenty of opportunities for me to fuck everything up. I don't need to go out of sequence. so yeah. That's a scan quest. Gotcha. A Volus diplomat needs a Prothean obelisk recovered from So how are scan quests done? If you can answer that. So I guess we have to go to priority Palaven. His Psyche. No, Psyche doesn't even remember this game, Matt Narshe. Mira Babi. Psyche doesn't remember this. This is something else altogether. That's been approved by 3 different people. And thank you, Stabby, for pointing out that I was looking at the roadmap, not the quest log. Thank you, Stabby. I'm glad one person believed in me. Scan the planet. Alright, so you just literally show up, scan it, and then you're out. Alright. Fly around the galaxy and scan space. Alright, cool. I mean, look, I don't know. Maybe there's a system. Maybe there's a system where I just launched it. Let's see if I can, because I fuck it all up. I probably will. Alright. Alright, let's go. Scanning is much less tedious, thank God. I didn't mind it. Like, I didn't mind it. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. If there's dudes here. No, that's Eden Prime. We're looking for Shrike. Where the fuck is it? It's not back. Is it over here? No, it's not over here. A Volus implemented the protein obelisk recovered from the Shrike Abyssal and delivered it to the Reapers everywhere. To be honest, there are Reapers everywhere. And see, eventually you go back to where you got the quest to deliver the thing you scanned. Gotcha. But you will get some of those scans before you actually have access to the systems sometimes. So I don't have access to the system. Right. So if I had access to the system, it would appear under one of the little things like, hey, you can do this here. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for the information, Brent. Again, first time here, so please be gentle. Ooh, fancy. That's so loud. Hopefully that wasn't loud for you guys. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around the system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Fancy and loud AF. If a Reaper enters the system you are in, flee and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. I don't like that. I don't like this at all. ME3 isn't the best design in that regard. Hopefully, it doesn't throw a big rock at this relay. I mean, look, it had to be done, okay? And technically, I didn't throw a rock. I threw a rock along with 300,000 Batarians on it. So it just that extra little oomph. No, I have to blame Psyche. Blame Psyche all you want. Blame Psyche all you want. Or play Dodge the Reaper like we all do. Wait, so, I mean, I guess we'll find out when I get there, right? Alright, so I don't need fuel. So how does this work? Okay. So does that actually like scan? So if there had been something on that planet, the scan would have picked up on it. Just so I'm getting this right. Time to get ready. Can't wait for April to shit her pants. Me too. Me too, Taz. No, thank you, Taz. We'll be over in a minute when it's time for us to stop for you to start up. You'll get a ping if you find some thank you cheese. I appreciate it. Yes, I will warn you. Alright, cool. So ideally, I want to double up on this shit like right here and get them both. Ooh, okay. Okay. Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of the Turian space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified nearly all data on Mene and its sister moon, Nanas, because they feared the Krogan could use the moon as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk without envirosuits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful mass effect field generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. The Reapers' plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. With their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage of the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers deny the Turian fleet another place to repair or refuel. Alright, let's fucking do it. Hola, Davina. Oh my god, she gets to join us. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Not a big fan. Ooh, but the pink sort of clashes with her, her blue skin, but it matches my outfit. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think I like that outfit the most, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I like her base outfit. Hay que ver. ¿Qué onda, James? Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty badass. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. DLC outfits that are now base game. Nice. I wonder who's the baddie will be in ME5. Curious. I guess we'll find out one day. Many years from now. I mean, I don't care about weight. I got literally no powers, so let's get that handgun out. Oh, I can modify it. Increases accuracy by 15%. Simple tube and scope enhances ability while zoomed. Increases accuracy. This is reduces weapon weight by 50%. Yes, please. Confirm. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't make much of a difference. I just need a backup gun when my other two guns fail me. Okay, we got 2 points, which means we really can't do much of anything with 2 points. James has 2 points, can't do much with that. Liara has 0 points, alright. Oh my god, her space girlfriend's back. For now. Play the ship and Liara daughter. Maybe, that'd be pretty cool. So you can install 2 mods per weapon. Oh, I didn't think you could do it for a thing. Ooh, the audio here. I heard the moon's haunted though. There you go. So the hour's like, you're wearing that?
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Worse.
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, baby girl. You can't help it.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Orale, James, let's go. I like it, actually. It looks very good in pink. I do like Turian ship design. It is pretty... What the hell? Oh, that was a terrible shot. That didn't even work, shot.
Let's move.
Got him. Holy shit, the art. How can come down that? What a dig. That works much better. Nope, missed terribly. You know what? This is the wrong gun for this. Wait, did I remember my ammo type? No, it didn't. Alright. Neat. Alright, well, we landed on Palaven. What the fuck was that? And we'll pick it up here tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out, friends. I appreciate the company very much. I want to keep playing. But I'm not, but I had to stop there. So, we'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow's the Ballanine, so hopefully you'll be there for that. Once your grown-ass man gets shot with over 160 Nerf balls, it's going to happen. So, that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. But the stream will be live at 6 p.m. Eastern, so hopefully you'll join us for that, friends. Yeah, have a good night. Rest well, be safe, be smart, enjoy your Fridays, and come back to us tomorrow. By the way, you can do this game stuff off stream if you want. I'm so obviously gonna do that. You absolutely gonna do that, Stabby. But yeah, remember, Psyche won't be live tomorrow, so she won't be back until Tuesday. So yeah, I'll be here tomorrow for 6 p.m. Let's go watch Tats. We're gonna read Tats because Tats has both April and Lake playing Phasmophobia in VR. So they're gonna die. They both dead. I'm very sad about it, but they're gonna die for your entertainment. So if you want to come see that, I would appreciate you came over with the raid. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, friends. Well, again, we'll be back with our first ever playthrough of Mass Effect 3 tomorrow. We'll pick it up at this point or somewhere around here roughly. And yeah, hopefully you'll join us for then. Make sure you hit that follow button so you can see when we go live. Buenas noches. I hit the raid now button, didn't raid.